There are several cases of human rights violations that occurred in Indonesia. This means that in Indonesia there are still many perpetrators of human rights violations. So, do you know what is human right, guys?
Human right is a set of rights that are attached to the nature and existence of human as creator of God Almighty and is a gift from Him that must be respected, upheld, and protected by the state, law, government, and everyone.
This is a various human right. The first is personal right. The second is political right. The third is legal equality rights. The fourth is property rights. The fifth is procedural right. And the last is social culture right. This is example of human right violation.
Oh, Pak, ini. Silahkan. Sudah jadi, Kak?
Yes, I agree with human right because human right protect who we are. Everyone has the right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. This right include freedom to change his religion or belief and freedom vote alone. Human rights explain that everyone has the same right to obtain freedom, justice, protection, and peace. Human rights are important because human rights regulate the fulfillment of all of our basic needs from education, shelter, food, clothing, and so on. Humanist people by not limiting their dreams and work.
I think human right is very important for all human beings, not only in Indonesia but throughout the world. Because human rights are given to us by God and we must uphold them as high as possible. Human rights make us avoid various crime and violence. Every human being has human right of each as a fellow human being we must respect and protect. So now stop committing violence and uphold human rights. Mutual respect and respect for differences is the first step for us to uphold human rights.
I think human rights are important because human rights are right and obligation that are liberated to all people regardless of gender, nationality, race, religion, and so on. Human rights are right in person, human without which human cannot live properly as humans. The legal basis of human rights in Indonesia is Pancasila, the 1945 Constitution, UU number 39 concerning human rights, MPR Decree number 17, MPR 1998 concerning human rights. For example, in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, which is spreading to remote part of the country, people activities have stopped or not many have gone out of business due to the lack of consumer or buyer. Of course, at time like this, the government should step in to provide assistance to those in need. And last, diversity, fostering solidarity toward an inclusive and just Indonesia.
I am truly agree because in my opinion, human rights are rights bestowed by God Almighty to every human being. Everyone is obligated to protect and respect the rights of everyone. Whenever and wherever human rights must be upheld. In addition, human rights also encourage protection from violence, promote freedom of thought, religion and belief, freedom of expression, and much more. Human rights has become an important law for a country, applies to all countries. When human rights are fulfilled, it means that human rights obligations have been implemented. Thus, human rights and human rights obligation are interrelated, they cannot be separated.